So Danielle and Ty are at the eye doctor right now.
It's bruised
That
today.
is insane. Mikey needs you. You're in trouble. I need you. You did it. You knocked his stuff over and now.
It all came out red and he's like, are you bleeding? And
So that was Allie. She called to let me know how she's feeling this morning.
Okay, so I just got downstairs for school for the day. Very tired. Almost did not get up this morning because I did not want to get up. Well, I'm actually not tired now, but I was tired. I did not want to get up. So, gotta get my lunch ready. But oh my goodness, it's so foggy outside. It's so foggy. I mean, I guess it's been foggier, but look at that. It's like it's even more foggy than you can see through the camera. But we have had lots of rainstorms lately, so.
She's licensed, and today's her first time driving on wet roads. It's a little more dangerous, it's a little more scary. She's gonna make it happen. Let's go. Tan. White. I'm changing all the plugs to white, new. Get rid of the old tan ones. That also means I'm going to change the covers. And Mikey moved this plug from down there up to here. So he moved that power from there to there. But I'm gonna want power underneath the cabinet, so I'm putting the power back here. It's still there, and putting a plug on it so that we can actually get power to the side.
it all came out red and he's like, are you bleeding? And I was like, I literally just took the Tylenol 30 seconds before it all came out.
Dang it. So that was Allie. She called to let me know how she's feeling this morning, how things are going for her, and she's definitely better today than she was last night. No more throwing up. She was able to get some sleep, and she's a lot less swollen down here, and she's still sore, but she's feeling a lot better.
I had some meetings to take care of today, and so I was down at the shop, and I told Sarah, I said, I will pick up Savannah, I'll take care of that. So I took Savannah's car, and I'm in it right now, and I was sitting in the shop, and all of a sudden I was like, ah! I look at the time. I was supposed to pick her up at 2:45, and the time said 2:58. So I text her really fast and let her know I'm on my way, and then I called her. I was like, Savannah, I'm so sorry. And she said, it's fine. You know, Savannah, she's so forgiving. But anyway, I really messed that one up. So she's just hanging out at school. Hopefully she has somebody to talk to. And anyway, way behind sometimes. The other part is really not an excuse, but I also don't have my watch on. It didn't charge last night, and I just put it back on the same charger that's not plugged in. I realized that. Poor Savannah, waiting on me. That's not cool. You driving?
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
Cookies. But I didn't eat the rest of them because I already had 3.
Way to go. All right. Are you sick of waiting? You've only been waiting for, I don't even know how long.
Only
I don't know
like
what time it is.
45
Seriously, sorry.
It's okay.
It is, 45 minutes. Well, 40 minutes. There you go, driving home.
Yep. I haven't done this since.
Before you got your license. There's not very much traffic. That's a good thing about leaving right now.
So
is
late.
There's nobody here.
No one here.
Mikey needs you. You're in trouble.
I need you.
You did it. You knocked his stuff over, and now...
Let him sign first, since he's in school. Okay.
He's in school.
Sign your name there.
Oh, we're gonna do it that way.
I like it.
Sweet. Yeah, there's one. Okay, you guys want to hear a funny story?
What?
So we used to be in the same business. Actually, Mike hired me when I worked at Lansing, but we used to be in the same business. So he was doing other stuff, and I was doing stuff. And there were times where I'd go to houses that were being built, and I'd walk up to the door, and right on the freaking door frame.
It said MKB.
No joke. Because every house he went to, if he did anything, he would do this.
I sign everything.
Yep, there it is right there.
MKB.
Yep,
It
MK.
looked like you put a little B right here in the B.
Yeah, that's a B. So there's if you
okay.
put a B right there, if you put a line there, you could do a thing to get your triangle for the K. But see, this way, I'm gonna cover all this up, you guys. So this piece right here that I made is gonna go right here. And so what will happen is that's gone.
But it's there forever.
But it's there
It's
forever.
not gone, but it's there.
And you know that it's there.
Yep. You and Mom want to sign it too, Dad.
Yeah, that's true, we do. Yeah, we gotta take care of that. Gotta sign it.
Hey, see you today.
I think
There we go, it's all there.
Yep.
So there's the upper cabinets.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
Looks
Thanks
amazing.
for signing.
There is a ton of water on the cover, the pool cover, because we've been raining for the last 24 hours. So I need to pump it off of here. I haven't used this pump in a while. This guy still has his cone on because they said he probably shouldn't be taking it off until he gets his stitches out. And he gets the stitches out on Thursday. So he still has stitches in for right now. That's it. Will it run though? There it goes, it just turned on. Right. And now, as I'm outside wandering, I just found something. Wow. I don't know if you can see it, but there are a lot of piles out here. Charlie piles. Wow. You can see it now. The dark spots. There's at least 30 out here. Looks like it's time to get some of that done. Here he comes. So Thursday, just here in a few days, he will get his stitches out and we'll be able to take the cone of shame off of him.
I cleaned all of the bathrooms today except for Savannah's and the basement. But it took me all stinking day to clean those bathrooms. I mean, I obviously did stuff in between, but Danielle called me and said that her eye is still really bruised and red, and when should she think about going to an eye doctor. And so I asked her how her vision was, and she says it's a little off, but not too bad. And so we have a friend that works for an eye doctor. So I text her and said, hey, what eye doctor do you work for? I said my daughter got hit in the eye with a Nerf bullet, and it's really red and swollen and bruised, and she needs to go see someone. And she said, I'm actually here now. Do you want to just send her over? So Danielle and Ty are at the eye doctor right now, checking out her eyeball, and they're supposed to let us know what they say when she's done. So we'll see. I am trying to get my hair healthier, and so I've been using Olaplex, and I do this mask thing on it once a week. So this has been sitting on, it says to sit for 10 minutes, and it's been probably 45. Yeah. So I'm gonna go wash it out, and then hopefully we'll have some news about Danielle.
Okay, so all good news. Number one, my eye is numb. It feels so weird. Anyway, so good news, there's no damage. He said there's a lot of the time where things like this happen, the cornea and the retina will separate and like get dislodged. And he was worried about that being the thing because of the fact that I couldn't see for a good minute, all of those things. So everything's fine except that little white patch that he's like, I honestly don't know what that is. He's like, that might be because the reason why your peripheral was weird, which would make sense because I kind of saw like a white, like fuzzy, like type. Anyway, but he's like, it should be fine. He's like, right now it's okay. We're gonna meet back in 3 to 6 weeks to double check on it, and it should be gone by then. But yeah, he just said it's definitely bruised, it's definitely irritated, but there's nothing that looks like it would be super concerning.
Just in case you weren't here yesterday to see what happened, look at
It's bruised
that.
today.
Is insane.
It's bruised. The doctor was
So
like,
bad.
looks like there's not any permanent damage, but your eye is bruised. I was like,
Way
I
bad.
feel that. I was like, yes, I feel that.
So I made these snickerdoodles today in class, in culinary class. Okay, try it.
It's good, so chewy and good.
It's literally like our cookies were the very best cookies, best looking. Everybody else's are like pretty flat. And like some people are like, ours are so crunchy. Ours are so fluffy and delicious. They're amazing. Mmm. That was really good.
You should save it. It's actually so good.
Yeah, they're so good and they're so fluffy. I was like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna stop eating these, but I did. And there's still half of one for everybody else. They're so good. Okay, so I got this new bracelet set on Amazon with my gift cards that I got for Christmas. And I made this necklace already. But I went in the basement, which I wasn't able to find this last time I went down there, but we've got this big set that has a bunch of beads. Do you wanna go in your room and we can make bracelets? Sure, yeah. So now we're gonna migrate to Lily's room because she has more floor space than me. So we're gonna go in there and make some bracelets. Okay, finished. Yeah, so there's the bracelet. And it actually fits my wrist so perfectly. And over time these do like stretch out, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, there's my bracelet.
All right, it's time. I told Johnny I'd make sourdough bread and he was pretty excited. I'm gonna make a double batch tonight again. So we can give some to Mike since he's been doing such a great job on The Office. 150 grams of starter, 11 grams of salt, 450 grams of flour, and 300 grams of water. And then you mix it by hand. How do you do that, Johnny?
I don't know, look at my eye.
What happened?
One of those pillows went in it.
Oh, great.
I have to go see the doctor like Daniell did today.
How do you mix this by hand?
Not by hand.
So once when I was sick, Johnny made the sourdough and I said to put all the ingredients in and mix it by hand. And he came in to the bedroom and he's like, is it supposed to look like this? He had mixed it with his hands. Silly guy. So I've heard of recipes where you're supposed to stop and pull it like every 45 minutes or something like that for 3 hours or something like that. You don't have to do that. Mix it like this, let it sit for 8 hours, then you dump it out onto the flour, knead it, shape it, put it in your pan for another 2 hours, and then bake it. Way simpler. I don't have to see this bowl again for another 8 hours. Not setting a timer every 45 minutes to pull it. It's just gonna sit here on the counter for 8 hours. Easy peasy. I don't think I would do sourdough if it was like an all-day babysitting project.
I have the ball of power.
Okay, so I ended up making a few more bracelets and necklaces. So I finished this one. I made this one. I made this one that says Pogue Life on it. This one, that's just blue. I did just make Outer Banks ones mostly today. Cause those are the ones that I have, like I just had like a bunch of ideas for it and that was like a whole bunch like I was like, okay, I'll make a couple of those. And then I made just like a blue P4L one, another Outer Banks one, because I have been wanting to make a P4L bracelet for a while, but we've never had numbers. And then I forgot the fact that I ordered a set that specifically had numbers, and I thought I didn't find one, but apparently I did. So I made sure I made a P4L bracelet. So now I just gotta clean up the beads and go to bed with all of my new jewelry. I did make this one a little tight. I don't love the way it looks. I don't love the way I look in chokers. So I may repurpose it or something. So I'm like, I wonder if I can just wrap it around and make it just like a couple of bracelets. See, that looks cute. I don't know, I'll figure something out. I'm trying to be a jewelry girl again. I wear earrings and this necklace and then my permanent bracelets. That's it. And especially like for Hawaii, I'm like, I see so many people that are like, or like so many things that's like beach girls and they're like wearing all this jewelry, especially like these clay beads. I'm like, I love that. So trying to become a jewelry girl again. But anyways, I love you guys so much. As always, you're worth it. Bye guys.
Hey, bye,